The crowd here at the Grand Garden Arena is ready. The fighters understand they're ready to make their walk to the stage, step on the scale. Let's get this thing started. Here's the Hall of Fame ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As Premier Boxing Champions presents the official weigh-in for the main event of the evening, brought to you by MP Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, and TGB Promotions, in association with About Billions Promotions and Showtime. We are sponsored by Wow Pilipinas Party Time, Tecate, the official beer of boxing, Hublot, the art of fusion, and Limitless Performance, real people, real life, real results. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the boxers to the stage for our main event of the evening, 12 rounds of action for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first the challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio, making his 10th world title appearance. Here is one of boxing's biggest draws, the former 4-division champion of the world, Adrian "The Problem" Broner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we bring up the defending champion for the Sarangani province in the Philippines. An icon of the sport, a legend of boxing, boxing's only 8-division world champion. Here is the WBA Welterweight Champion of the World, Manny Pacquiao.
Taking stuff off of me, buddy. Right here.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite our fighters to the scale at this time. As the Welterweight Championship of the World, the weight limit is 147 pounds. We extend first the honor to the challenger and WBA number 6 ranked contender. Here is boxing's youngest ever 4-division world champion to the scale, Adrian "The Problem" Broner.
Stay out of the square there.
146.5.
Adrian Broner weighs in at 146.5 pounds. 146.5 for the challenger. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the future Hall of Famer, the current Senator of the Philippines, the defending and reigning WBA Welterweight Champion of the World, Manny Pacquiao.
Yo, muscles. Thanks. Thank you, Senator. 146.
Manny Pacquiao weighs in at a ready 146 pounds. 146 for the champion.
You got to get him dressed for the face-off. Guys, back up, back up. He's got to get dressed. There he goes. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Paul. Watch your back.
Huh? For days.
She's cool.
What was Manny?
Well, as we get ready for this stare down, Adrian Broner coming in at 146.5. Manny Pacquiao at 146. Goes to welterweight. Weight limit at 147. Both men coming in underweight as they get ready to face off.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. last time they'll see each other before they meet in the center of the ring tomorrow night. It's the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBA Welterweight Championship of the World.
Just in case you're wondering, the last time Manny Pacquiao weighed in at 146, July of last year when he faced Lucas Matisse. For Adrian Broner, last time he tipped the scale at 146, well, that was back in February, 2 years ago, when he faced Adrian Granados. How both fighters look good.
They do, and Manny Pacquiao typically smiling at the face-off.
Adrian Broner, very intense, Mo.
Adrian Broner looks phenomenal. This is a guy who habitually blows up in between fights, and say what you will about his boorish behavior, his mounting legal problems. He is focused in camp, his second camp with Kevin Cunningham, and judging by the way he looks on the stage right now, it appears that he is definitely ready to fight Manny Pacquiao.
Let's go down to the stage. Our Jim Gray is with the champion, Manny Pacquiao.
All right, Brian, thank you very much. Manny, you've had a lot of face-offs. Usually you're not smiling. Why the big smile?
Yeah, I'm just smiling. I'm happy to be back here, and happy to have a fight tonight, tomorrow night.
Manny, it may be the weekend for 40-year-olds. We got Drew Brees playing in the National Football Conference Championship. Tom Brady at 41 playing in the American Football Conference Championship. You at 40 fighting here at the MGM. Is your age any factor in this fight, and has it been in your training camp?
It's just a number. Doesn't matter. I'm 40 years old. I feel still young, and tomorrow I have something to prove. That at the age of 40 I can still give my best.
And do you have to fight? Is your legacy on the line each time you fight?
I'm sorry?
Is your legacy and what you've accomplished on the line every time you fight?
Yes, it's my legacy to give a good fight and to accomplish all this, and especially at the age of 40. This is my first fight at the age of 40, so I had to prove something, that Manny Pacquiao is still there in the path of boxing.
And how much, Manny, has it helped you to have Freddie Roach back?
It's helped a lot, and I mean, I'm so happy because the team is united, and they're very cooperated in their teamwork. So, and especially the result of this training camp, we're so happy and satisfied of our condition.
Last thought, to have all these fans here to see you, what does that mean to you?
Oh, I'm so thankful to these fans who come here, and tomorrow we're going to watch the fight. Thank you so much, my fellow Filipino. Thank you for all your support.
Best of luck, Manny. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.
All right, thank you.
All right, Brian, back upstairs to you.
Okay, Jim, thank you very much. So Manny Pacquiao, always smiling, ready, as he says, at the age of 40. He has a lot to prove to show that you can still be elite and fight at a high level. At that age, we go back down to the stage because Jim Gray is with his opponent, Adrian Broner. Jim?
All right, Brian, thank you very much. Here with Adrian Broner. Adrian, what does this opportunity represent to you tomorrow night?
Shit, first of all, I feel good. All my street niggas in the building. Yes, sir.
And how about the opportunity?
It's a hell of an opportunity, man. You know, like I said before, man, I ain't just doing this for me. I'm doing this shit for the hood.
Do you feel as though this is a career-defining moment? A victory over Manny Pacquiao would catapult you to another level?
Of course, man. After I win tomorrow night, man, I'll be legend overnight, man.
What are you going to have to do to win this fight?
Just do me.
Meaning?
You'll see tomorrow night.
Thank you, Adrian. Best of luck.
All right, hey, I love y'all, man. Thanks for coming out to support me, man. I got y'all. Let's get it.
All right, Brian. Upstairs to you.
Jim, thank you very much. Back here live with my guys. Of course, they'll be calling all the action on Showtime pay-per-view come Saturday night. Mauro Ranallo, Al Bernstein, Paulie Malignaggi. And Paulie, let me start with you. Adrian Broner seems focused, ready. What do you think?
You know, you look good on the scales. Obviously, the story has to tell inside the ring. You know, we say how good he looks on the scales, but I don't think he's ever not made weight when he's fought this heavy at welterweight. You know, the problem has been the actual weight class. But like I said earlier, you know, Pacquiao has been a guy who's come up in weight, so I think the size is kind of natural for both of them. They're a little smaller than this weight class, so I think they'll kind of, their styles will kind of gel together pretty well, and it'll just come down to the tactics in the ring. But he looks good. He looks ready, and he looks focused.
Al, what'd you think as the fighters got on the scale and what you heard from him?
Yeah, you know, I think what we saw was vintage Manny Pacquiao. He's, you know, it reminds me of when Evander Holyfield was coming in to fight Tyson, he was singing. That's the way Manny Pacquiao is. These two men motivated in a very, very different way. Adrian Broner, as we heard there, he's a different way of motivating himself, but I think both fighters are ready.
You know, that's interesting, Mo, because Manny Pacquiao obviously going to be a crowd favorite in this fight tomorrow. A number of people from the Philippines are here. But, you know, Adrian Broner said that. He said, listen, I'm an inner city kid. I'm doing this one for the hood, and it has resonated with folks. I mean, there are a number of people here who are like, yeah, I'm from the inner city. I'm going for Adrian Broner.
Yeah, both of them are doing it for their respective hoods, Brian, if you will, because Manny Pacquiao, a former street urchin who came up from abject poverty, just like Adrian Broner, both of them saved by the sport of boxing, and it's now up to them to put everything else aside. We are now less than 20 or less than a day away from just fully realizing what the truth is. Are we going to see more of the Manny Pacquiao of old, or will he become old Pac-Man, and will Adrian Broner finally get those engines started right off the earlier in the first round?
Absolutely, and both of them claim they're going for the knockout. Manny Pacquiao said that, and Adrian Broner says he darts in there, I'm going to counter him and put him to sleep. Al, why don't you walk us through the numbers and the tail of the tape?
Yeah, obviously some intriguing numbers here. The one that jumps out, and we've talked about it on this show a lot, the fact that Manny Pacquiao is 11 years older, and Broner, though he's fought for a long time, still south of 30 years of age. But the numbers I want to point out, and they are important, are the height and reach advantage of Broner. When Adrian Broner has had a height and reach advantage, he has done much better in fights. And this could be important to him, even though, as you know, Pacquiao's the true welterweight, but as Paulie pointed out, the dimensions show that Pacquiao's truly a fighter from smaller weight classes that has gone up to welterweight.
Well, say what you want about these guys. Adrian Broner in world title fights is 8-1, and you might be surprised that, you know, Manny Pacquiao has fought more fights at welterweight in his entire career than anything.